Another brick fan with a Disney polybag. This is Elsa and Bruni's Forest Camp. This is set 30559, was released in January 2022, has 58 pieces, 1 mini doll, and cost about $5 when it was released. As you can see, this set is based on Frozen 2, and this is a little campsite that was done during the movie, so we see a nice fire with a marshmallow roasted, and Bruni is a salamander. There's an interesting tree here with some gems in it, so let's go ahead and get this built and take a look at the finished model. So here is the finished model. As you can see, it creates this little scene here in the forest. So this is a winter tree, I'm expecting, and kind of in a fall or winter setting. So you have the darker, this is the kind of the purple color leaf here, the kind of a violet colored branch. And then I think the diamonds or gems here are to represent frost. And I do like these little flowers in the blue. And there's another one of those right over here, as you can see. Bruni's is this little tiny salamander down here. We have a, looks like what's on a marshmallow roasting stick perhaps. So I guess you could have the Elsa mini doll hold on to that and roast marshmallows. So a nice little scene. Let's take a closer look at the figures that come with this. Here is the Elsa mini doll, and as you can see, she's in this blue shirt with a skirt down below. Some very nice printing here. She has what looks like ice on her feet, on her toes, which I thought turned out nicely. Of course, this long blonde braid here, and then it looks like, you know, her back is kind of open there. Like with most of these mini dolls, there's a couple of places here where you can put little accessories like a hair bow or a crown if you happen to have those from other friends' sets. So I think this is a pretty good representation here of Elsa. So we'll look at Bruni the salamander here. He's got, looks like kind of a smile on his face, some printed eyes there, and then he's using kind of this metallic pink to show some details of him, which I thought was pretty nicely done. There was a full-size Bruni done, or a set with Bruni in it, and here is the comparison. You can see that larger set still has a lot of the same printing on the back there. So these pink metallic colors here, you can see that compared to the back of our, doing a quick comparison here, you can see on Bruni right here on the little one, he's got that same kind of triangle. And then so I think the printing is really nicely consistent between the two. Obviously this brick built Bruni is much larger. Overall, this is a pretty nice little set. We got this little igloo here. Looking around, it does have a gem on top, probably to represent, again, some frost. It's kind of nicely built with these angled pieces here on the sides, a bunch of this trans blue to represent ice, and this little tree build on the side along with the fireplace. Overall, a pretty nice little set. And I think they did a good job with this little mini Bruni, and then, you know, compared him to that brick built one that you could also get as a separate set. Hope you've enjoyed my thoughts on this little polybag. I'm going to get started on my next video, and until then, happy building. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe to see more of my content. I've left a link to my polybag review playlist up here on the screen.